Welcome to this session on PERT CPM. So before getting into the technical aspects of PERT CPM, let's see what are the basics that revolves around this PERT CPM. If you take the main functions of any management, the main functions would revolve around what is known as planning, then the scheduling, and controlling. So the planning, scheduling, and controlling are the three important functions of management. So what is planning? In planning, you should formulate what is the objective, okay, or what are your goals. So planning involves the formulation of objectives and goals which are subsequently translated into specific plans, or which can be translated into projects. Then what is scheduling? Scheduling is concerned with implementing the necessary activities. So scheduling is concerned with implementation, or concerned about the implementation of activities which are necessary to achieve the laid down plans. Then what is control? The function of control is to institute or have a mechanism. The function of control is to have a mechanism which will trigger a warning signal if your actual performance is going to deviate from the plan. Because in planning you have made what you want to achieve, and in scheduling you are going to implement it, or in scheduling you are going to implement the necessary activities which are necessary to achieve the plan, and this control will act as a triggering point, and it would tell you if the actual performance is deviating from plan. And this deviation may be in terms of time, so you may have some time overrun, or it may be in terms of cost, cost is going beyond the expected or planned level, or it may be some other measures of effectiveness. So if such a deviation is unacceptable to the concerned manager, then he should take the necessary corrective action. And why corrective action is required? Corrective action is required to bring the performance in conformity with plans. So here comes the role of PERT and CPM. So what is the PERT and CPM model tells you, or what is PERT actually? It is, PERT stands for Program Evaluation Review Technique, and the CPM stands for Critical Path Method. So these two techniques, that is the PERT and CPM models, are extremely useful for the purpose of the planning, scheduling, and controlling the progress and completion of a large, I would say the large or complex projects. So these two techniques are useful in planning, scheduling, and controlling the progress and completion of large and complex projects, or it is useful for carrying out the analysis of all these three managerial functions. So before we proceed further, or before we take up the technical aspect, let's understand what is project in next session.